Hi, this is Poland Central School's Envirothon Team C. My name is Emily Smith.
I'm Jared Young.
I'm Ellie Beck.
I'm Mason Yost.
I'm Kate Aber.
And this is our presentation on the current event of forest stewardship of the Adirondack Park.
Most crucial issue, invasive species and pest management. The most crucial issue, let's look at the same thing. Invasive species are rapidly altering forest ecosystems, reducing biodiversity and putting stress on native species. Addressing invasive species is critical to preventing forest health and enabling resilience against climate change. Remaining issues: wildfire prevention, education and response planning, forest composition, monitoring and intervention, impacts of pests and diseases on forest soil health.
Water quality, the most critical issue, water quality and supply management. The Adirondack Park contains headquarters for multiple major rivers and numerous lakes and ponds. Protecting the water quality for drinking, aquatic habitats, and future generations is paramount. Impacts from climate change, e.g. heavy rainfall and flooding, and invasive species such as algae blooms, threaten these water resources. The remaining issues are protection of aquatic habitat quality for fish and wildlife, monitoring and addressing the long-term impacts of recreational use on water quality, and terrestrial wildlife habitat. Most critical issue, wildlife habitat connectivity and migration pathways. As climate change shifts species ranges, maintaining migration corridors and refuge is crucial to ensuring species survival and resilience. Habitat fragmentation due to development and infrastructure must be mitigated to allow species movement. Remaining issues, wildlife management policies, including species-specific goals, and balancing public access with conservation efforts to preserve wildlife habitats.
Most critical issue, forest managers to address identified issues. The forest managers aren't always stating the issues that are requiring attention. Some ways the forest managers will be better at addressing important issues is that they need attention, are actions to minimize impact of resources of the area. They also would have to preserve the aquatic and terrestrial habitats, management of lakes, ponds, and rivers, and the management of fish and wildlife. The forest managers have to preserve all of the animals and other things to make the environment safer and to address the issues of the environment.
Some extended information, the sacred keeping of nature and the protection of forestry in the Adirondack Park is, for the state, for starters, is very important, as well as something thousands of people have spent most of their lives studying and working on, restoring and developing new ideas and technology to prepare for the future and for uncontrollable disasters. Examples of nature and plants that have been in crucial and highly important support areas are trees and bushes, shrubs and weeds, flowers, floral plants, and lastly is any sorts of grasses and bacteria within any of the surrounding areas.
Species/forestal protection. Addition of forest rangers is the first idea. Cameras are sets of security cameras for 24/7 access to watch everything, and more funding going towards research and new technology and innovations. The last but not least is very most important is making sure everyone is to be enforcing the rules, because many of us know that not everyone does so. Well, in the forest and nature, there are certain things that just shouldn't be done to preserve wildlife, so we have to make sure these things are always kept up tight and people need to do so.